Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Mercy Plays, and today the first part of the TV is finished. This is honestly was quite some work to do, but I'm very proud of it. I did make a few changes that I didn't mention in my previous videos, but they are very simple. So you see over here, I have these splitters going down here, all the way down to here. This is the last part that I did. I haven't removed this part over here yet. And then if you come over here, my second change has to do with the avatar. I made it 2 blocks tall instead of 1 block. That way I was playing the game and I noticed that the avatar was kind of hard to find. It was hard to see because it was blocked out by all the other pieces. So I just went ahead and I made the avatar 2 blocks tall so that you could see where you were. So that's what I did with these blocks down here. And then I also did that down here with these 2 blocks up here. That was a very simple change. And let's go ahead and play the game. So let's remove the checkpoint flag and come down here. And so if I'm going to come over here, I can hit, and it may be hard to read the signs here. Shut off gaming mode. I'll change that sign later. So I'm going to turn it on. And to start game, this is already on. So the game is started and it should start soon. And then to move my avatar, I can just go like this. So you can see right here and here. So I'm just tapping the lever here to move it. And so let's go ahead and wait for the game to start. It should start in just a bit. Hopefully it won't lag too much because that will make the game a little bit bad, and it may. Okay, so you see the game started, the blocks are moving forward. So I just moved my avatar out of the way. There's another block down there. I move out of the way again. And let's say I do fail right here, so I'm not going to hit it. Then it says wasted. And so I get to move it down. So I got to dodge that. And then there's one more you can see through there. So I just flip it here to dodge that. And that's basically it for the game. But my favorite part is what happens if you mess up. And I had to space out the blocks a lot because if they weren't spaced out, so if I mess up here, it says wasted, just like it should. Because if lag, I had to space them out because sometimes the blocks become 2 blocks. You see how that down there? That's just supposed to be 2 blocks with a 1 block space in between. Well, they've become 4 blocks sometimes, and that's simply because of lag. So I had to space them out. So the game's rather easy. Now, I do want to talk about what I plan to do next with this build. Obviously, this is a huge build to attempt, but I have considered making a calculator on this. I've seen other people do calculators, but they honestly aren't that cool. I saw one guy who did it. He did a calculator, but it only added really simple numbers, and all the numbers were in binary, so the digits didn't show or anything. So I thought that was like just a decent build. I didn't think it was a great build in all honesty. So I want to make one that looks better, one that works better than that, and can show maybe just addition and multiplication because subtractor, especially divider circuits would be very difficult to do. But basically, my hope is that every possible input could be replicated by a position. And so this is just me getting into the next build right here. So there could be the 1, 1 position, which is simply 1 plus 1. The 1, 1 position represent equals 2. The 2, 1 equals 3. 2, or 1, 2 also equals 3. The 3, 3 equals 6. 9, 9 equals 18. But we're going to have to make that equal to 8 plus another power, which is going to go and represent a figure in the tens spot on the separate thing. Because I want this to be able to add double-digit numbers. Just adding single-digit numbers wouldn't be cool. So what I'm going to do is make it so that when you use that and it goes up, then it'll move the next input up for the second position. So there's 2 sets of positions, each determined by the numbers they are, and then it'll move it up 1. I'll show you more what that looks like later. I probably by now have put some graphs on the screen to what you can kind of expect that to look like. So each little square would represent a separate AND switch coming from each side to make that work. And then for a multiplication calculator, and this is just me getting into idea, I may not do this. I'll probably end up at least attempting it, so I'll make some videos on that. For multiplication, I have to use this thing called, I'm not sure if I had this name right, but Vedic Mathematics. So basically what that states is that if I multiply the first two numbers in a double digit number, and this is just for double digit, or it works on other numbers with larger digits, but I'm just going to be going up to double digits. And again, I'm going to represent everything by a position. So if I multiply a double digit number, so let's say my number is 11 and 11, all right? So if I multiply the first digit in each one, so the ones digit, 1 times 1 equals 1, and we know our answer ahead of time is going to be 121, 11 times 11. But then if I cross both ones, and this may actually be a poor example, but if I cross both, which means I'm multiplying the tens from the first number by the ones from the next number, and the tens from the second number by the ones from the first number, if that makes any sense, then that would equal that would equal 2, right? If I'm multiplying, or 1 times 1 plus 1 times 1 equals 2, I should say. And I probably have some examples of this on the screen, but that's basically how that will work. And then I have to multiply the 1 times 1 at the front, and that should give me the correct answer. I will have to extend my TV controls really far back here. So that's basically my beginning thoughts for the calculator. That's not at all final. I may have to make the calculator controls over here because it would honestly be quite difficult to make it elsewhere. I could make it extend from the side of this platform. I kind of want to make this platform here aesthetic, maybe like a speaker or something, but I'll have to wait and see how many blocks I have left before I do that. And so maybe I'll get more people to look at this game. I may make some videos of other people playing it. And I do really want to try and make this calculator because I had mentioned a movie mode earlier, and I'll probably still try that if I have enough block space for that and it's not too laggy. But the movie mode is really just the same thing as these things moving, but a lot more complex. And I want to show you something new, not something that I've already done before. And that would basically, the movie mode would basically just be this all over again, but just on a much, much larger scale. So it would look super complex and it would be fairly complex, but it wouldn't be an absolutely like complex once you started to analyze and diagram the movie mode, which is not really what I want. And so that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys will stick with me. I'll probably make some more shorts on what I'm doing for the calculator. So I hope you all will watch that. And if you want to see more gameplay of this mini game, then just let me know. Maybe I can even get some other people to look at it, like other YouTubers, which would be nice. And yeah, anyways, until next time, guys, see ya.